Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
Quarterfinal in Atlanta. Receive again. Okay.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway.
I mean, I said last year, this is where I want to be. I want to receive against Ryan.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Oops, I called the play on exhibit. Nope, let's see what I called.
It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
That was so fucking not what I wanted.
Brings up second down.
All around.
Everything about this play tells you about
so
today's
frustrating.
offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And they'll use the ground game here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before.
That was ballsy.
Good execution on the option.
Analytics are going to tell you
But you win championships with balls.
It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
That's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect
it.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Diaz. And this pass is caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The big fullback's got it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Excuse me. All right.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just...
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? You've got to be shitting me. That is fucking unreal. Holy fucking shit, that's fucking crazy. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Whatever. Oh, whatever. Alright.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
He's found some room at the 45.
Get the fuck out of here.
Clear, end zone ahead. And he gets to the end zone.
Oh my god.
Touchdown, Syracuse.
That is ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous how this is all swung around. Oh my god, it's so fucking frustrating.
He just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 open score.
That straight up doesn't make sense.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the
That does not make any sense.
This one back.
Oh my god, it literally should be 7-0 my way. And he's up.
Turn it from deep in the end zone.
Just makes me sick.
That's good coverage there.
Oh my god, it's so fucking frustrating.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That wasn't
And I can't stop the ball. Oh my god. It's fine.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Heading left after the handoff. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking downfield, it's Diaz. Makes a quick catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. No huddle now for the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Evanson. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Back to pass. It's Diaz. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw.
Oh man, I just fucking choked this game away so bad.
Not much on the return, but they create a turnover.
Fuck. I shouldn't have fucking agreed to this fucking bullshit. Oh great. Just fucking coming out and doing this bullshit.
Try to find a new way to attack because right now this isn't working.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Literally fucking...
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Smith. Tackle made after the completion.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw. It's Diaz. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Went after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
The fact that I'm still in this game is embarrassing, but we're back. 3 timeouts.
Right there.
Probably too much time, but I think we're gonna get the ball back. One strong offset. I mean,
here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
oh my God! I could have picked that right there. I could have picked that right there. Oh my God.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40, the 20, inside the 10.
We're fucking back.
The interception all the way back. Touchdown.
We're fucking back.
And the interception
Keep sleeping.
to the house, a pick six potential game-changing
Keep fucking
play.
sleeping, baby. Let's fucking go.
Defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
On first down, it's play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Handoff to the back. Powering through. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Scanning the field. It's Diaz. He eludes the rush. Escapes the pocket. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Okay.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Okay, he's
offense getting set.
Going back to the
down.
run. At least he's a gun.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, old reliable here.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Okay.
He's serious. The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
That's short.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
The Georgia State offense on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Evanson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking for some space. It's Smith. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Diaz. Caught quickly. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Georgia State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, found the end zone.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Dropping back, it's Diaz. Defense is coming after him, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the Panthers offense back out there now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
After pick six.
Intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers
Doesn't
here.
really matter.
Inside the 40. Past the 20.
Yeah, it's fine.
Touchdown,
It sucks, but it does not matter. Good for him.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge
Good for him, man.
turnover, but it leads them to a score.
You could get the onside twice, and he's still not going to win this game.
Point after, not right through. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Irvin. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger. This defense needed a stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, the only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after just a short gain. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if he didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It was even turnovers. Oh my god. He hit the ball for 4 minutes. That's crazy. No way. That's actually insane. Oh, that's a 362. Yep.